Hello everyone, this is Snapso, and it's been a really long time I've put a tutorial out there, and I've been working on this project for a while, a voting system, an e-voting system for a while, and at first I wanted to write it for my faculty, like for my department, computer science, but then they had someone else like do it, and I was like, okay, that one is cool, and I can just like put mine out there, like put it online and have people like just people have access to it and modify it and use it for anything like they want, you know. Um, so here's the and I'm not done right now. I'm writing exams and it's really like really stressful. So it's been a while. I've not really worked on the project, so I'm just gonna put it out there, you know, for people to take it. Like, you can just modify it, finish it up, and like just add your basic stuff. But for now, it does the basic things like you can vote, and there's an admin panel. You can go into the admin section and view the results. A person can vote twice, like you cannot vote twice. It's like that. So I'm just gonna give you a heads up on what you're gonna expect. So let's go here to localhost and mini. So this is the application, and it's very simple, like very simple. So when I click logins, like name or ID cannot be empty, and let's say I type in something that's not there, it tells me no match found for name or ID, please check the spelling and try again. Or you can come right here and register a voter. Now all this will be implemented by you, like the way you want it to be. Okay, so you can decide like before you get people in the club or whatever society it is, you register them, you know, so they have their unique member ID, so, and they can use that to vote whenever it's time. So they can vote online, like the voting system can actually be online and have people like just vote in their rooms, so long as they cannot vote twice. That's just it. So first of all, I entered my name already, like I registered, so I'm just gonna um, do that. And you can change this to a password field, like this one right here, then login. So when you log in, this is the first thing you see. So we're gonna vote for the president. I just got these pictures online, so no copyright infringement like intended. Okay, so right, so let's say I want to vote for Harry, you know, he's cute, so I vote in like yeah, I already voted, like what was I thinking? So now I have to log out and register. So you guys saw that, yeah, you did. Now let me just enter something like D, then my last name is H, age 22, let me say 22, address, I'm just gonna type anything, my email, I'm just gonna just say anything at gh.com. My phone number, I'm just gonna enter anything. Now remember ID, that's the really important one. I think I'm gonna enter 34, and you can choose a photo like for the member. I had real plans for all this, so it will, you know, let me choose this little devil here, then you click register to vote. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this. I've already created a directory for that, so that's gonna be so I think it was D. My ID was 34. I click login, and here I am. I'm in, and I can vote for either of them. So let's say I'm gonna vote for Malta, okay, because that's a cute baby. I click OK, like thanks for voting, and the vote count is 2. Like I was just, you know, like echoing stuff out, so I see if it's working. Let me try voting for Harry. They're like, oops, you already voted presidency. Let me try voting for this guy. Sorry, you already voted. And you can see up here that my session ID has been shown, you know, like I just put those ones up there to like to know, like just to let me know that the code is working. And I try voting again. Sorry, you already voted. So what I can do is either log out or continue. So I hit continue, and I go to general secretary, and here I can vote for Fairy or Raha or Agnes. So man, all the babies are cute. I'm gonna go with this. So I click vote, and that's it. She has 2 votes already, and I'm like, thanks for voting up here. Then I want to click this again, like, oops, you already voted for general secretary. You already voted for general secretary. You already voted. So you can change these colors, like what I did in the previous one. Like I changed them. I changed the colors. So you don't really get to see like if this could be red, this could be blue, and this could be violet. So you know that it's changing. And I click continue, and I think Usher is the finest guy ever. You know. I should have named him Usher instead of Harris, but that's okay. So you have this, that, and that. I'll definitely have to go with Usher. So I click Usher, and like, thanks for voting up here. I can try to vote again. You already voted for financial secretary. Try to vote again. You already voted for financial secretary. So I'm gonna click continue or log out, and this should take you to the next page. That is like where you're supposed to vote next. But since I don't have that, like it depends on you. Like you can decide to add another one. I don't have that, so I'm gonna go back, and then okay, I can't really go back, so I'm just gonna log out the PHP, and I'm logged out now. Okay, so that's just like that's the basis of it. Now I can go to the admin panel, click admin. They're asking for username and password, and it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. You click login, and that's it. Election results in the presidency. Hamid had 000 and 2 votes, 2 votes. So it gives you the total number of registered voters. So you wouldn't expect like more than 2 votes, like the total. You don't expect total of more than 2 votes for financial secretary or general secretary or presidency. You don't expect that. So I want us to let's take a look at the PHP admin page, and I called it mini. So that's it. Already voted. This member has voted already. You voted for presidency, you voted for general secretary, and these two have already voted for financial secretary. So it's such a way that if I vote, like I'm voting and I'm like, okay, I've made up my mind for presidency, I can vote for presidency. But if I've not made up my mind for general secretary, I can just like leave that and log out. Then I can log in later. Like so long as I can still vote, I can log in later and just go and vote for general secretary when I've made up my mind. So it's so flexible. Like it can just happen at any time. You can use it at any time, so long as the voting period is still, you know, like in session. The financial secretary, there's the table. General secretary, the presidency. I think I voted for all these guys like twice. So now let's change it up. Like I'm not gonna vote for them. Like I'm not gonna vote for them anymore. So that's it. That's like the structure of the database and everything. Now if we look at the code, this is the folder. This is the folder. Okay, so this is the folder structure. You have the index of PHP and all those stuff right here, and 1 2 3, that's like the number, the candidates that you're gonna. So when I come here and click this, I have the first page. That's like the index page, the first page that shows up, like this. This is the first page that shows up, and I'm sure you guys can actually read the code, so I'm not gonna go through it like thoroughly, but you can email me or leave me a message or just comment, and I'm gonna be ready to always help you. Yeah. So this is the main page, and register page. You just take information from the database and from the user and put it to the database. That's it. Yeah, and I put this check here, like it deletes. Like sometimes the browser can be very tricky. It can actually, sometimes when you reload, it can actually put like it would actually load information into the database, but it's gonna be like nothing. So what I did was, like, for each registration, it checks. So when someone registers, it checks and it deletes any column, like any information that has no member ID. That's what it does. And So when we get here, this is the first page for voting for presidency. First of all, when you click and you post the value, we get it in the post using the post method, and we double check for presidency. So we're gonna select from general secretary, president, financial secretary, where member ID from already registered, where member ID is equal to your session ID. That's like the ID that you registered or you logged in with. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And the array just loops, like it goes through, and we pass in the value for this row to this and that and that. And if voted press is voted, like it will indicate if you voted for president or not. It should do this, like it should tell you, sorry, you voted already, as we saw. And else it should go on and insert into president Hamid value 1. That is like true, you voted for him, so insert that. And you're gonna update already voted, then you're gonna set the president to voted, where member ID is that. So then we come down here, then select Hamid from presidency, where Hamid is greater than 0. And this is just like what you saw like on the corner up there when I was, yeah, it just shows the count, like the number of times the person has been voted for. So you can remove this line. It's not necessary, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so it's not really necessary. And we have the next one, which is for, I think, general secretary. Yeah, which is for general secretary. And then the next one for financial secretary. So they're all basically the same, but it's just like you would have to insert or update to a different table. That's just the difference. They're all the same. And I also have connected database here. It's just you would just configure this to match your own. Yeah. And the edit votes. Okay, yeah, I was gonna work on this, so I'm gonna work on it, but like I'll put this out like for now, and I'm gonna work on edit votes. Like you can vote. So let's say if you have 24 hours to vote, you can like vote, like finish voting, and when you're done, you're like maybe 5 minutes of time, you're like, I want to change my mind. Then you can log on, go to edit votes, and you can like change, delete all those you voted for, like, and revote. That's what I want to do there. And generate password is like when you can either decide to have the person like register online, like with their member ID, or you can decide to generate a password for them using their member ID. You know, like you can decide to do that by any of that. It works perfectly. But I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the rest. And this is the register part. I think I showed you that already. And then a vote start page. And okay, this is actually nothing. I was doing something before, and I thought that'd be cool. Now this is the admin section. This is where you like actually enter the ID and then the password. So you can change it to any value you want. So this is the admin panel. This is where you actually see the results. And this is very simple. It is like you just like count the number of rows that are greater than 0. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know, like in comment, just comment, and please like, subscribe, and favorite, and let me know what tutorials you want me to do, because